Good evening everyone, welcome back to Tom Plays EU4 for Absolute Beginners. We are back with Great Britain. And the fight for the Americas is kind of over. Nah, I'm calling it over. So basically, I'm not expecting to have to take a direct hand in the Americas anymore. I think if one of the Portuguese nations attacks us, I'll just intervene, and our vassals, colonial nation, etc. combined should be able to stomp all over them, at least enough to get them to agree to a peace without taking any land from us. I think the only reason we'll run into problems is if one of our colonial nations attacks them, in which case we can give them gifts but we can't intervene. But I'm hoping they won't do that unless they've at least got a decent chance of winning. So we have a bunch of armies in the Americas now, leaving them there until a couple of nations form our final colonial nation, which I'd guess would be Argentina or some British La Plata place, and a reformed British Mexico, because they seem to have managed to get rid of that without me noticing. So yeah, effectively waiting for this cause and leaving armies there in case of uprisings. Oh, I should bring you into land actually. Also, the other nations have decided we're the spawn of the devil, apparently, for being too aggressive. So in an ideal world, we'll let things calm down. Of course, in an ideal world, we wouldn't be so close to the end of the game. But there you go. Okay, and apparently we took long enough that some of our claims have died. So that's the other thing, we need to make sure we have claims built back up. Oh. Trade ship that I missed. A couple of trade ships I missed. It's not ideal. There we go. As expected. Let's use a mercenary army if we can. So what I principally want to do, we do want to finally do this mission for India, but before that, I would like to take at least one of these lands from Kilwert to open up colonising, because we have 3 colonists doing absolutely nothing and there's all this land that no one's going to touch. And obviously it's going to take time, so we really want to do that next. I would like to synchronise that with an attack in Europe, either on Aragon or somewhere in the Holy Roman Empire, if we can manage someone without the Commonwealth getting involved. They are of course very powerful. Okay. Right, that's a bit of a problem. And this is not a bit of a problem. But that is. Right, I think we're going to do this the traditional way and hire even more mercenaries. So we're still going for ones that are, oh heck, definitely don't want the Commonwealth involved in an attack on the Holy Roman Empire. If they are now the papal controller, means to have insulted us. No, that's very unwise. So where possible, we're going to use the mercenary armies rather than our own. But yeah, I'm still trying to go with... That's all I can get. Did I order 2 though? Because 2 would probably be enough. I noticed France isn't willing to help with this one. They're happily going the other way. To be fair, they did all the heavy lifting in the fight for the Americas on the continent, so can't really complain. Okay. I think the only reason we haven't had a coalition form is that the Americas is quite a way away from most of the countries that would normally form them. Oh, Pomeranian revolutionaries. That could be a good thing. It'll give us a pretext to attack them, potentially. Okay, oh, we need to put in for the next paper controller as well. All these cores are being constructed, I can't actually see what's going on. Okay. France have embraced industrialisation, that's good. I should start shipping our own armies out. So let's move these ships into place. Oh, that's good, they've arrived almost at the same time. That's surprisingly lucky. Probably one of them would have been enough. Still, never hurts to be sure. Let's just move you there. Right, so the reason I'm trying to use mercenary armies, I mean, I suppose it's fairly obvious in some ways, but it's also because I think we'll need all the manpower we can get for in India. Especially this late in the game, good grief. Oh, good grief, they are getting involved. Oh, thanks France and Brittany. Ah, here we go. I did mention this last time. We started making the Panama Canal and basically you just get delay. I don't know if that's historical, but yeah. Certainly is possible to finish it, but I'm not going to hold my breath. Yeah, they are straight in there. Very much appreciated. Let's go take Madrid. So at this stage, maybe it would be worth starting a spy. Oh, can't. No diplomats. I can't see the diplomats. There's all this coal construction going on. Alright. I think we might want to spy on Bengal at some point. Not to worry. Okay, we really need another ally. We seem to have sufficient allies in India. in Porto, okay. Not a problem. Maybe we could make an ally somewhere over here, if there's anyone who doesn't hate us too much. What's your provinces? Ease the tax burden. We have plenty of money. Lost an admiral, right? That is fine. Of course. To move you back somewhere central. You two to some extent. Not sure how we're going to move those two. Well, actually, we could take them straight to India, couldn't we? That'd be good. So, yeah, we're actually gaining manpower and sailors already, which is brilliant. Far sooner than I would have expected. However, we are down an army. I need to remember that. We did lose an entire army a while back, which we have not managed to rebuild. Nope, they still think we're the spawn of a devil. And, I mean, to be fair, peasants aren't as big a problem. It's separatists we mostly worry about. And to some extent, pretenders, that sort of thing. Noble rebels. But peasants generally just want better treatment. So even if the colony loses, everything should still be fine. Pomerania. I did consider them for an ally at one point. Oh good. River extension should go down soon. Of course we would like to take these lands. But yeah, nearly there. Have a general. Oh, that's good. At least we got a good reputation in one area. People trust us money-wise, they just don't trust us military-wise. Probably quite sensible, to be fair. Central again, and our ships have arrived. Brilliant. So let's give you an admiral. We can't. Oh, we can now. Oh. Well, drat. I'd failed to notice that those are Mexican lands. Right, oh well, I guess we can take a detour on the way up and actually use our own troops this time. Not ideal, because of course the long journey is going to cause us some losses anyway. Although, to be fair, this may form into Mexico before we get there. But we might still want to deal with it for them. I would say support them anyway, given it only costs 20 diplomatic power. Oh, well, that's about. I can make that in a couple of months these days. Okay, brilliant. Haven't quite got away with taking over that land just yet, but we're getting there. Okay, so British Mexico has once again formed, and apparently not Argentina, but Argentine? Is that an E at the end? I'm probably just going to call it Argentina. Okay, brilliant. So we will want to subsidise them both once we have diplomats, and then we can start moving our armies out, hopefully, and let them take over. Yes, that's fine. Oh, we can make another state. And we have another merchant, so we can become even richer. Apparently Tunis is an option. Do we have the full thing over here though? So we have a merchant there. We have a merchant here. Do we have one in Bengal? We do not have one in Bengal. I think we could do with one. I know it's not very high at the moment. I wanna... Oh, good grief, we've got two. Okay, I'm trying to make a full trail. So we also want Malacca. Malacca? Not sure where to put the emphasis on there. So the idea is that we more or less have a full trail leading from Australia. I don't think we quite do. But it would not hurt. The things I think they're artificially less valuable than Tunis at the moment because we have no presence there at all. Not that we have much of one here either. In fact, we have no presence here either. But we're also less likely to get one. I don't think we're going to get around to there. Whereas Bengal, we're hopefully going to have a presence in reasonably soon. Okay. There we go, I can see what I'm doing now. So, Portugal... I suppose we should keep working on this. So we'll just fabricate a claim. On every nation. Guess try and keep our colonial nations separate insofar as we can. Okay, what else have we got? Pomerania, right, we can remake our claims in Pomerania. Aragon. Looks looks like we already have some claims in Aragon, so they might be a good option for an attack, especially because of Commonwealth. Actually, will they join in? They will. They're allies. Okay. Not so great then. Burgundy. We must already have some claims on Burgundy. They are not part of the Holy Roman Empire. And they would also pull Aragon in. So, although it would be dangerous, that might be a possibility. Could take some of Burgundy and Aragon. Oh. Okay, we have arrived. We need to work out how to get... Oh, we could send to India, couldn't we? This is what I was thinking. We need to find our Pacific fleet again. There you are, long neglected. Right, so how much can you carry? 15. Probably not enough. Looks like Iceland has formed. I suppose we could vassalize them, could we? No, but we don't have many allies, so we could... In fact, we've already got a claim. We could literally just nip across and take them. I think we should do that. If we have any claims on Moonster left, we could even get some land from Moonster. Let's stop improving relations over here. Okay, we don't actually have any claims on Moonster, unfortunately. So we will have to make some. Possibly we could take some land anyway, though. Just mildly amazed that one of our colonies has managed to find a native nation to declare war on. I didn't think Portugal had left any. Right, well, we can certainly take Iceland, if nothing else. Probably use this army, because I want to get them back to Europe anyway. Because our Pacific fleet is never likely to be quite that big. Oh boy, right. I'm going to take some doing. Back over to Honduras. Just got to remember that even if it feels like I'm wasting time, we are actually recovering. We're gaining manpower, we're gaining sails. David Hume? Oh, brilliant. Moonster is at war, which is also good news. I But yeah, like a lot of European wars, I'm actually hoping we can just basically ignore. Because France and Austria are so very powerful. I mean, in a lot of ways, part of me feels like I should have almost given up on the Americas just because we were so lucky as to get Austria and France and just rumped all over Europe. But hey, can't do everything. These Colombian separatists. So you invest in qualities made our army seem impressive. Gain 10 prestige. Brilliant. So there's any chance we could force vassalize Munster, is there? As soon as we finish with some of our spy networks, we really should try to see if there's anyone out there we can vassalize. Basically, the reason I'm obsessing about this is because we've got one fewer diplomatic relation than we are allowed, and our next idea gives us an extra one, and the minute we take that idea, people are going to start hassling us to become allies. I mean, I suppose that's not a bad thing because we do want allies, but okay, so you get this as well ahead of time. It is quite funny reading these because it's just like every company in the entire world or government, whenever there are delays, they're beyond their control. Whenever things are going well, it's due to their skilled handling of the project. Very true to life. So I suppose in theory we could just go ahead with that and look at which allies, which people offer to become allies. I suppose that's an option. See, Ming is an obvious one now. What about someone to help us fight Kilwa? Who hates Kilwa? Dylan Holmes. See, Adal's an obvious one. Not currently at war. Maybe we should go with them. I think we should. There. Now I can actually take that diplomatic idea. Right, brilliant. Hopefully we have put down the revolution here. Landfall and pick these troops up again. Need to get over to Iceland before they make any more allies. Or before someone else declares war on them. I think we just happen to have a claim already. At least I think we did. Yeah, we do. Got conquest as an option. We'll probably still use imperialism. But it would be really helpful if we could oh, drat. Should have paid attention then. Where did that uprising happen? Is it that one? If it's that one, that's really not our problem. And we can't do anything much to help. At least they're Cuzco and separatists rather than Portuguese. Okay, so having made a new ally, let's start improving relations with them. guess that's it for now, until we can take Iceland, which in theory we can actually do now. How close are we to getting a claim on Munster? Not close at all. The question is, do we want to risk waiting? Or do we just want to take Iceland now? I think we should just take them now. We may be able to take some land from Munster with no claims anyway. We could even try to vassalise them. You want me to befriend Bengal? Okay, I'd love to do the nobility, but that is not happening. We need to attack them. Counting house and oh, actually, clergy, house of worship in Rethel. Let's do that. Yeah, see, I thought I was being clever by calling a diet while we were at war, so the nobility couldn't get us to attack someone stupid. But they asked us to do something even more stupid. Might have been better off with an attack. Never mind. Just preparing for India as well. Invest in the naval force. I don't know why you think I've been neglecting them. Good grief. That's fine. Rethel. That's what I'm doing over here. So, defeat. Okay, wait your turn. Leave it be. Too busy. Cathedral. Right. Australian Revolutionaries, can't know anything about those. And I don't need to do anything about those. Alright, apparently that's the limit of the Peru versus Colombia line. Alright, so I was happily making claims over there to avoid clashing, and actually we need to join these up now. Fair enough. Oh, I want to subsidise these guys, don't I? And improve relations with them, having never done so. Right. Well, not to worry. But one thing we can do, of course, is make some more claims on Portuguese nations. Probably don't need them, but you never know. Need to remember that also includes Castile now. A new religion. Football has arrived. So we either have a load of unrest, or we'll lose William Pitt the Elder. I think I'll put up with losing him. It's fine. Okay. Might need to split that army up so it doesn't take damage. But we've taken them at least. Hopefully Munster will not be far behind, courtesy of France and Brittany. Okay, global tariffs is the only +3. That will do. Bit better, but it doesn't really matter. We just might have found we're hiring too many mercenaries. Defense in depth, excellent. Got the Grand Battery or the Flying Battery? I'm not really sure, although the Flying Battery looks better. Oh, his defensive shock is better in the Grand Battery. I'll go with offensive. Haven't really compared those before, but with the more modern stuff, I've no idea which one is appropriate for which country, or if there is even any difference. Quarantine the province, always quarantine the province. Okay. Yep, no problem. Lost a claim on Köln. Bit of a nuisance. Still, can't be helped. Right. Oh. Make a claim there. Might actually stop there for now. I'm a little worried we might lose our original claims, but until we do. New diplomatic idea. It's all getting very late game now. I do wonder if mercenary ideas might be a good idea. Normally humanist is the obvious one to do. And I suppose it will cut down on the uprisings, but we honestly haven't had that many problems with uprisings. Of course, if we decide against humanist, we then will never get the option to get it. Might risk it though, because we've got a lot of mercenaries, and I suspect we're going to keep having a lot of mercenaries. So let's try mercenary ideas. Do we need to worry about costs though? These are all costs. Allow mercenary units to drill. You can't do that if you don't have any DLCs. Infrastructure, not really useful. We don't need economic. We don't really need religious. Let's go with humanist. You generally do want humanist. Even though trade ideas is quite tempting as well. But at the end of the day, we've got ridiculous amounts of money. Humanist is always a good option. Okay, that's good. That's good. Right. Let's get buffer states. So once again, we have room for another diplomatic relation. Is there any chance we can vassalise Munster? I very much doubt it. Brazilian separatists. I don't think I can help with that. Going to have to use... Oh, the thing is, it's Portuguese though, isn't it? Maybe I can. I did, after all, want to pick our armies up. Oh, that's some free diplomats. Right, let us start with some subsidies. So normally this is to encourage them to colonise. On this occasion, it's more about our being able to confidently withdraw our armies in the knowledge that they'll be able to handle any uprisings themselves. You know what, let's do... oh, we can't. We can in a second though. Let's do British Brazil as well. Maybe not quite as much. Okay, how's Munster going? Apparently they have some decent castles. Okay. Tuscany. We'll just add them to our potential attack list then. Have we lost our claims on them? Not all of them. Most of them. Start rebuilding those then. Who are we fighting if we attack Burgundy? Liege. We need a claim on Liege again. Papal State, potentially. Obviously not very keen to do that as a good Catholic. I think we still are. Yeah. No, when there's plenty of other places we could be going for. Oh, brilliant. Bit of progress. Janagar wants help against Bengal, no problem. Probably, again, not actually doing anything. Little concern that might mean they have a truce when we want to go to war with Bengal. I think there's a fair bit of money. Don't really need money though. Shame we can't make claims when we're at war. Never mind. Mostly just hoping we can take like one piece of land or something. Just make a little bit of progress in Europe. Okay, that is fair enough. We got Pomerania. Oh right. Yeah, we need to stop spying on them, man. Thinking about India again. Improved relations with our allies. So we have 2 allies either side of Bengal and our claim should be around there. Good grief. So you see why I'm so nervous about the attack on India. Well, on Bengal. That is quite extreme. Yeah, not sure how much of Vijayanagar is going to be left. But we just don't have anyone in place, so not a lot we can do. Sadly. On the plus side, now we've been dragged into another war, we have very little incentive to finish off the war with Munster. Well, Iceland. Does, however, remind me, we were going to help British Brazil with this uprising, weren't we? Because it is a Portuguese uprising and we don't want to be losing land back to Portugal. Humanist ideas, right. Far less national unrest from now on. Unconditional surrender, right. In which case we're going to have to make peace. So they're willing to give us full annexation, which is fine, but we also want some... Why are these in red? Oh, I see, we're not controlling them at the moment. Right, that's fine. However, we do need to... have a diplomat. So yeah, because Iceland have unconditionally surrendered, we're going to have serious problems if we don't wind the war up pretty quickly. Is there anywhere else we can pull out of, is there? I don't think there is. Well, I suppose there's Munster, to be fair. Hopefully the spy network we built will kind of stay in place. That's fine. 2 pieces of land is always pushing it for the Holy Roman Empire anyway. Amazingly, the war score against Bengal isn't as bad as I had expected. Can't imagine why. Odd. Actually contemplating giving them a gift now. Watch this, Bengal will insist they stop being friends with us as part of the peace deal. Still, maybe it'll help. You never know. Down there, we'll get you another admiral. And get making cores. Right, and I will probably stop there, having taken Iceland. So, a little bit of progress there. We now rule the whole of Iceland. And we're going a little bit further east. So, contemplating doing a simultaneous attack on Burgundy and Kilwa. Which will include Aragon. But would like to have all our mercenary armies. I mean, to be honest, a lot of the armies we need to have in Kilwa because we've got no health in Kilwa. It's entirely possible that these countries could all manage without us. And we'll definitely want to start a spy network in Bengal. Even if we can't use it yet. Bound to come in handy. Okay, yeah, but other than that, fairly successful. Got the 2 colonial nations, well, one colonial nation and one that's been raised from the dead. Kind of on their feet, I hope. Started subsidising them. Put down the uprisings, so hopefully we will be able to start withdrawing our troops and gearing up for India. Got some sailors back so we can start building up a Pacific fleet so it's able to actually carry those armies. So I'm thinking they may as well go straight towards India. Although possibly I could take them to Kilwa first. Have to see just how big the Kilwan army is. But yeah, that's good. It's reasonably slow and steady progress. Hopefully the accusations of being the spawn of the devil have slowed down a bit now. The humanist ideas will help with that, to be fair, because all they do, I think, is increase unrest, and the humanist ideas bring it down again. And at some point we will have to look at promoting some more cultures, because I think humanist ideas allows us to do more. But yes, kind of thinking maybe if we at least have all the mercenary armies in Kilwa and maybe one of our own armies, we could always leave an army here just to sort of bolster the forces in case they run into trouble, but it seems unlikely, even though an Aragon, Burgundy and whoever else combination does sound quite frightening. I suppose maybe we could move our own army over to Corfu, just to defend it against Aragon. We'll leave that for next time anyway. So yeah, good steady progress. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.